Alright. I am just getting the game ready and all the settings situated. And we'll be ready to go. Alrighty. And we're ready to play Doki Doki Literature Club again. So, I left off. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. I don't think I read through this yet. So, trying to remember how to do this. I don't remember what I was going for. I want to say I was going for her, but I do not remember. Well, let's do it anyways. So, she likes happy things, I guess? Happiness? Yeah. Desire? Oh yeah, I forgot. She's the poetic one. Poetic, cute, and I don't remember. Happy? Journey, skirt, meager, rose, breath, intellectual, tragedy, puppy, calm, and fester. I'm going puppy because puppies. Flower, dream, heart. I hope I'm doing it right. That there's all these happy ones: vivid, landscape, together, games, vibrant, swimsuit, whistle. And there's suicide. Why? I do not know. I'm not going with that one. Vivid. Kawaii. Ribbon, maybe? No. Lucky. Beauty. Just hopefully I'm doing it right. Fantasy? Shopping. Oh. Pierre. Summer? Summer. Let's go marshmallows. Stop! I want her. I think that's what I was going for the other day. Last time I streamed. A daydream. Destiny. Valentine? Philosophy. Oh, that's a word that I did not expect to see. Except with the game saying like suicide and massacre, wrath. Let's go imagination. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Aye. I've gotten a little bit more. Can't speak. Blah. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. I forgot about this. Oh, no.
Hi, Taboo.
Yo, Sayori. Yo? Yo. Looks like you're in a good mood today. If I remember correctly, this is how she normally greets me. Okay. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Simple things. I didn't know of that.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? What? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why do I want to know what's in the purse?
Hey, why, that's all of a sudden.
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Ha!
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. What am I gonna do? Steal all her coins? How much is in that coin purse? She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and let its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out.
Ha!
I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. I see what she was trying to do.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Sheesh, that's harsh. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
Ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
What is she doing? Run away? If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh my god. Why? God. This is bringing back flashbacks. Vietnam flashbacks. Ugh.
Ha!
Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her book as always.
Ha!
I wasn't listening or anything. I can't speak. It was just something in my book. There's my mouse cursor.
Yuri?
Ooh.
Tell Taboo to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori.
Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Fair enough retribution. It doesn't even make sense. Suffering is fair enough retribution. It doesn't make sense.
I didn't mean that.
I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like it when
You speak your mind, Yuri. She regrets it afterwards all the time. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun. A fun side of you. I can't speak.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though.
I did something bad and now I have to accept the
revolution. Retribution. Okay, so it wasn't me that got confused that she said revolution. I was like, revolution? What? What about revolution? That's not even the proper way to say it. Retribution. That's still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
He?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you would have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, that gave me a heart attack. My God. Pwop. Who slapped who? Kya! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was that? Eh? A cookie? A cookie? Why a cookie came flying out of nowhere? I'll never know that. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapper. Oh, cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. It's a miracle. Or is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ha! I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice. Nice? You got hit in the face by a freaking cupcake. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Huh? Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot. Oh, can't fake. You know that I got my tongue had died. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. So, how many cookies are there in this situation? Hey, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try? Jeez, bakers can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Ugh, I can't. Ugh. Oh, not enough. It's Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. You're have even been streaming for 15 minutes and I can't speak already. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Eh, that's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. There she is, so... Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Well, they were. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically, that's a tough word, quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
Ah,
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
that's so cool.
You should play sometimes for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will.
Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Taboo. Oh, I was doing a higher pitch voice for myself. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh, here we go again. Wait. Stick out the butt, lean forward, and tilt your head at 30 degrees and smile. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot. She just said she just started. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks.
So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Yori's mischievous escapade. I like escapade better. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. So Yuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Why would she disappear into the closet? That's a good question. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. Why? She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. I tried scrolling for some reason. You look like... Or, no, you look like... You're the... I can't speak. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Sorry. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyways? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. I can't speak. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There is a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she was admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or simply terrible. Probably both. Or not. No, probably terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Taboo. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, okay. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hand. I I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated, feminine poses. Well, that's a mouthful. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ah! Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? What's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that! You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Dun, dun, dun. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typically slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of this since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really where it gets good. I have a feeling that the storyline kind of follows along with this. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait up. What's that supposed to mean? Awa. What does that noise I do? UWA. Ow! Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. It's a coinkadink. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Oh god. Hey, at least it's not as awkward as the previous one. Previous close-up of it. Oh my god, that was awkward, and I did not like that at all. It was awful. It was torturous. We read on for a few more minutes. I finish a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read.
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean?
Don't you share your mangas with your friends?
Could you not rub it in?
Jeez. Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Eh? You still haven't grown out of this yet?" Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the clubroom. Kept Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Oh, Sept. Not Kept, but Sept. Ugh, I just can't win. Can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of the my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. That sounds more like a witch cackle. I totally forgot that happened. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. I need water from all this, so I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. I'll be back. Got some nice ice cold water. And we're ready to read some more. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And excuse me. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's rare, Now, I thought water was gonna help. I just need a speech converter. Text to speech. For whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Eh? Are you all ready with today's poem? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Eh? Ah! Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it toward Natsuki. You're just giving it back. Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said... Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that alright? I said this mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Of course. Well, of course. It wouldn't take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I don't get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange of seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Just make sure it doesn't... Okay. Let's go do... Sayori. Ooh, I like this one, Taboo. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday poems better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for your own good. Well, just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No, I still like this one. I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Taboo. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday poem so great compared to this one then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. While that happens, a nice drink of water. But that's why I just go by what my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Ugh. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't know what you mean by that, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that. Word for that. What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking some things sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, just kind of a little rain cloud that floats into your ear, and that's why you shudder sometimes, is because of that rain cloud had a lightning bolt and it hit your brain and it sent all these false signals to your body and you just jolt. Just creating random things up now. A sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing myself. I can't speak today. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all.
Sure. Thanks, Taboo. I should go write that down then.
You can read my poem now, okay? Again, itchy eye.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I love kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck out one. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my finger goes, like exploring a dark cave. I lost myself. Discovering the secrets, but hidden in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more, or some room. Some more. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically put them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside of my head. Okay. Holy crap. So, Yuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Well, there was a lot of bottles in there, I'll tell you that. So much reading, it's making my mouth dry. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. She did. Nice. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Yeah, I'm gonna say you're thinking a little bit too hard about this. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah, please don't write till you die, because that would either be a really short-lived life, or it would be a very tediously long life. So Yuri always has had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes, making it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Monica, Yuri, or Natsuki? I'm going Yuri because her poem's always interesting. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Taboo. Your skills are really Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help you inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poems to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. My God, she's just like throwing it all out like, oh, you don't need to do this. Don't worry, it's okay. It's alright. You don't need to do this. Not doing that makes a perfect poem. Don't worry about using metaphors. I'm in high school. Metaphors are like one of the things that's like, oh, well, hey, use metaphors. Use metaphors. Metaphors make the story or poem excellent. Yeah, I think that should be common knowledge to use metaphors. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. Another drink of water. A lot of talking goes into this. It's rough. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. Just like completely be inspirational. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. It's a certainly, I can't speak. Certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course! Is this the poem you wrote today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Cursive. I suck at this. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. I was about to say, why are you slicing bread in the middle of the night? Then it's like, for a guilty snack. It sounds delicious, actually. Bread, middle of the night? Oh, my. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an... What the heck is that? Human. Unordinary. How could I don't know how to read. Unordinary. Human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread was hungry, curiously. Yeah, curiously. The raccoon was urge. Urge? U-R-G-E. Urge. The raccoon, an urge. The moon incremates its phase and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eye of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread. Fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has been taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. Raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again. I did not expect that from her. Especially dealing with a raccoon. I expect that from what's-her-face. Natsuki, was it? She likes the animals. The animals. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I gotta get comfortable in my chair. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. That's another word that I don't expect to see. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own different ways. Sure. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I usually force to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Taboo? Well, yeah, I guess so. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best way we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Alright, let's go to Natsuki. Another drink of water. That's delicious. I need another one. It's delicious. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glaring at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Are you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Natsuki struggles to find the word she wants. I just expect a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I got lucky with this one. Exactly. I'm stuttering too much now. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this I mean, well written. No, I mean... so that's how it is. My poem is cute. No! Why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Natsuki shoves my poem towards me. Read it again. I decided that it's not so great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki. Isn't this what this game's called? Doki Doki Literature Club? It would only impress, girls who like those kinds of things. Alright, I'm gonna switch, right? And I'm gonna look up what Doki Doki is. I'm kind of afraid. I'm gonna predict, like, cute and adorable. What is Doki Doki Doki. What is Doki Doki? Doki Doki is a term for the sound of beating a heart. It's also an anime. Glitter Force Doki Doki. Well, I've learned something new today. I hope you did too, because that was actually interesting. Oh. Well, now we know what Doki Doki means. It's heartbeat, or the noise a heartbeat sounds like. Aha! For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your tastes, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. Amy likes spiders. I didn't expect Amy to like spiders. Let's see how this turns out. A lot of people are afraid of spiders, so I'm excited. I like spiders, actually. Spiders are awesome. their 8 legs and their hairy legs and their hairy bodies crawling over your skin, giving you goosebumps. The spider is then agitated by the goosebumps and bites you. You lay lying on the floor, slowly dying. Creepy. Yeah, that would be bad if you just like had a spider crawling on you and you just stood there and goosebumps are rising. It agitates the spider and it bites you and you die. I'm sorry. I would feel bad. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wurgly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not her friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. Hold on. Scrolling down. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I like spiders. Shh, don't tell Natsuki. She'll never know. She doesn't need to know. It could be a secret. Shh. I'm trusting you guys. Don't tell her. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jork. Who likes ignorant jorks? Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Sometimes you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. I'm getting lightheaded from this. Yeah. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Yuri, did I? Yeah, I talked to Yuri, not Monica. So I wonder if he would say or I would say the same thing if I didn't speak to Yuri. Huh? Do you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about unusual hobbies of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people should make each other feel should not make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. What, nose picking? Please don't tell me that's her hobby, because that would be just absolutely outright disgusting. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. By the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so, even if her writing style is I can't speak. If her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing useless. They're useless. There's a good message to. I don't like writing useless. There's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Well, it's actually gonna be tomorrow. Possibly. Real time tomorrow.
Hi again, Taboo. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy I can't speak. I'm happy that you're I'm just gonna skip your. Okay? I'm happy that applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go.
I give my poem to Monica. Alright, I'll take it. I like it, Taboo. Really. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. Stop saying that. That makes me blush. Oh, my God. No. It's kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. Oh, wait. Stick your butt out, lean forward, tilt your head at a 30-degree angle, and smile. Every time she does, I'm going to do that. And hopefully she doesn't do that a lot because it's going to get repetitive. So, take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they are written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express view of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably wouldn't find much filler in her poem. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay. I like her handwriting the best because it's not sloppy. Or nah, I wouldn't say sloppy. It's just neat, but it's not cursive. I struggle reading cursive or script, whatever. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Oh my god. Waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Oh, no. I hate chalk. I hate chalkboards. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Playing a vinyl. Okay, vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? Excuse me, but what is at the end? Wait, what was the poem's name? I don't remember. It's more abstract than your last one, huh? Oh, wait. Stick your bow, lean forward, tilt your head at a 30-degree angle, and smile. I think I've said that like 4 or 5 times now. I need a drink of water every 10 sentences. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. So that's why it said load me on the very bottom. Or you're going to be turning into like some sort of cyborg and be like writing all computer script. At the very bottom, instead of load me, it says end. I'm trying to remember. I really haven't done much programming. I know tiny. Like when I say tiny, I mean like really tiny, like nothing about Java and Lua. And that's really it. That's it. That's all I know. And I wouldn't even say I know anything about it. Because if I said I knew it, even the tiniest bit about it, I would still be lying. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like... Ugh, I got the burps. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about. Though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Yay, writing tip for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even... What the heck is going on? Someone save me out of this torture. Huh? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems. I'm so confused. Yeah, the other day, last time I streamed, she said something about writing, actual writing, and now she's like, "Oh, don't forget to save your game." This is supposed to be a dating simulator, right? It's supposed to make things realistic, but then it throws out, "Oh, don't forget to save your game." So was I right about the AI? Is she actually a computer? Or is she talking directly to the person playing the game? Oh, that's creepy. I'm getting chills. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I don't like her anymore. I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Oh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can't put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing... Oh, ooh, that sounded disgusting. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've decided some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing I don't want to perform. This thing's bringing out all my worst fears. Writing poems, performing in front of an audience. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry perform. Oh, Lord, you're just combining all the worst things for me. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So you're already putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hey? Sayori, who has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. I want to see this poster. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I don't understand where you're coming from. Remember when Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago? It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people we perform, the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing our feelings, being intimate with yourself. Intimate with you. Not intimidated, but intimate. Delicious water. Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we are all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know what you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Yuri, or not Yuri, but whatchamacallit, Natsuki's doing the pouty girl, like, I don't like this. Why do we have to do it? And what's her face? I can't remember. Yuri, was it? Yeah, Yuri. So that's Yuri. So Yuri's over here, right here. The one with the bow. We have Natsuki, which is the pink girl, the pink-haired girl. We have Monica, the one with the brown hair and long hair. And then we have Yuri, I hope. So Yuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Adjusting my microphone. I need more water. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Haha! I didn't have a choice in this either. I don't want to do the publicity stunt. I'm sinking into my chair. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. She's not the friendliest. Whatever. We'll see what... I need to adjust my mic. Ow! Okay, there we go. Now, it should be much clearer. Alright. Oh my god, that's such a masculine voice for a girl, but it's like, whatever. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else, expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Mine too. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. By the way, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of everyone. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she had in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. There's a podium? There's a podium? Oh my god. I spilled some water on me. Darn it, that sucks. I'm wet. My shirt's wet. Oh, good. Alright, I'm just gonna be right back. I know my shirt's wet and it's uncomfortable. Alright, I'm back, and in a new dry shirt. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. So Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri fired up all of a sudden? Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. Dun, dun, dun. This poem is called Yuri Anxiously Glances at Each of Us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image by a Crimson Eye. Ooh, crimson. After image of a crimson eye. My arm hurts. I just recently got shot. Not shot by a bullet, but needle got shot. And my arm hurts still from, what was it, like 2 days ago? Something? I don't know when I got the shot, how long ago it was, but whether or not, it still hurts. 1, 2, or maybe 3 days. I know it wasn't today, but I don't know if it was yesterday or before that, or the day before. The day before yesterday. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. Almost like, I can't speak. I need to just stop after this day. So I'll finish this day, and then I'm done. Hopefully this day doesn't drag on for too much longer. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. You go, Yuri! Right, Yuri? Yeah. You go, Yuri! You got it! The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. I like that word, bewildered. I'm going to be using that a lot now on stream. Bewildered. I'm bewildered by how powerful this emotion is. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's nothing that we didn't want to. I forgot. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seats. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. 1, 2, 3. I hope I'm not last. I don't want to be last. That one girl, well, I can't remember her name. Nestoy. Nestoy. Sure. No, that's not her name, hopefully. I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. It's so cute. How can somebody feel you? Sorry. So Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? I try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. How about you just imagine everybody in their that would make things really uncomfortable then, because your friends here, your closest friend since what? Elementary? Is just sitting right in front of you. Don't imagine me in underwear, please. That would be a terrifying sight. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it come out the best that it's come out the best way that it is. Sure. I see. Wait. Oh, I see. Okay then. So Yuri begins her poem. Somehow I feel like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery. Cherry? I forgot how you spell it. Chee. Well, I need to look this up. Cheery. Oh, cherry. I just aimlessly cheery, like Sayori is. Why did I think that was cherry? It's Cherry. Oh my god, I don't know. It's serene and bittersweet. Oh, she was just talking about liking bittersweet things. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it, I just hit my knee on my table. But hearing it from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I got to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, though I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Hey, even Taboo liked it. It's so weird hearing the word taboo, even though, yes, it's not a proper name, but it's weird hearing it like, even Taboo liked it. Oh, why? Forbidden? Okay. I guess that's a good sign. Well, does that mean it came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But might be that other poems wouldn't quite work as well within that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Taboo. It's not like I can't compare it to you guys anyways. Might as well let Taboo lower everyone's standard a little bit before I have to go. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Oh my god. This is making me feel awkward. I don't feel comfortable. I just realized each one of them has a different eye color. Purple, green, blue, and pink. Closest color is probably pink and purple. I'm scared. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Well, that seems like the worst of your worries, to just not have enough confidence. I just would have enough energy to recite a poem. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Well, since I did say I'm not very confident, yeah, she's right. That's something that'll improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves it to you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki, my god, what's with all these big words? I feel like I'm in high school. I wonder why. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little bit. While she's still a little unenthusiastic, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme. Oh, I thought I flip-flopped it. Rhyme and rhythm. A rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do it again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think you would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess it's... In that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about the festival. Drink of water. You won't have to worry... I need another one. Yeah. I had to swish in my mouth with the water because the saliva is building up. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival. Okay? I'll be making pamphlets, and so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. It's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Ready? Stick your butt out, lean forward until you hit a 30-degree angle and smile. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write a poem for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Well, perfect timing. It's Friday. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. My monotone voice. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, that's all I focus on is impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Taboo. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Natsuki asked you to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me in the spot here. Huh? And to be honest, I would walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? Eh? But she's so cute and fun to be around. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to get I can't speak again. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Taboo. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out you sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that never is going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? And that is where I'm gonna save. Yes, I want to override this one. Oh, there's 9 slots. That's a lot of slots. That is what, 72? No, it's 54. Can't do math. That's cool. It shows you real time. Today's the 3rd. Wow. And there you go. You get to see the time where I live based on if you came here to see the stream, which I highly recommend because it's fun, chilling, and talk with you guys, except there wasn't really any viewers. I'm depressed. So when I stream whenever I feel like it. So go to my Twitch, which is on my YouTube channel, and go to my Twitch and follow. You don't have to follow live if you don't want to make your presence known, but if you want to make your presence known, wait till I'm live and then hit the follow button. Because it will notify me and notify the stream saying somebody followed, and you can be like, oh, he notices me. Notice me, senpai. So, this is where I'm gonna Oh, yeah, sure. And this is where I'm just gonna leave it off here for today. It was a shorter stream, but it was a lot of fun to do so. This game is gonna be very time consuming. I can feel it. So tomorrow I'll probably do an hour and a half, 2 hours of this game, and then I'm gonna probably play like Terraria or something else. Terraria, what else games? Binding of Isaac, I have that. I could do some random thing pulled out of the rear. Which actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I have a game situated that is actually a pretty big name, but I haven't seen any of what I'm gonna be doing in a long time. But that's where I'm gonna end off today, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And I will see you next stream. See ya.